Originally, I wanted this video to be about how I've been falling into the MOBA pit of obsession, but then while I was scrolling through Twitter, I saw a post by the game theorists, saying it was more insight on today's video. My mind immediately assumed maybe they're getting some backlash from a controversial topic, so I went to YouTube to see what the video was, to get an understanding of said topic, and then go back to the tweet and get the whole picture. Instead of being greeted by an intriguing yet controversial topic, I was delivered some very sad news. Ronnie Edwards, the lead editor of Game Theory and the creator of Digressing and Side Questing, had passed away. If you want more information on what happened, I'll leave a link to Matt's video down below, since that's better explained by him. What I will tell you is that the culprit was suicide. I personally looked up to Ronnie. Although I had never met him, or gotten a chance to go to a convention to meet any of the Theorist family, I truly did love all the things Ronnie and MatPat had done. I love the Digressing and Side Questing series, so much so that if I can't sleep, I have a playlist of them set up on my watch later, and just watch them to study. Study his animation style, his editing cues, his script writing style. When I started my own personal YouTube channel, I was doing Let's Plays. And when I started this newer channel, I still did and do that style of video. But I've been working in the background on a new video style. That was the original reason of why I even started YouTube. It was called Hidden in Code, and if you go to my old channel, you can still see a teaser for it. The idea was that I would bring to light older or unheard of games that I felt deserved better publicity, or didn't deserve to fade away like they did. It was very much based off of Ronnie's series, and MatPat's series also, so hearing about his loss, I cried. Not only was the news hard to hear, but I cried for Matt and Stephanie. They had just lost such a great friend, and from what Matt said in his video and on Twitter, it was hidden so well they couldn't have known what was going on, what was going to happen. And that's why I'm making this video instead of my normal shedding some light. You never really know when someone is depressed or dealing with depression. You can't always tell by their expression, their way of speaking, their actions. Sometimes it comes as a surprise even to them. I've known many people who've dealt with, and some who are still dealing with depression and other diseases and disorders like that. Some of the people smile and laugh more than me. Hell, even I've dealt with depression. Take, for example, Robin Williams. Who can say that they've laughed, they've smiled, they've had more enjoyment out of life than Mr. Williams, and mean it? Yet deep inside, he was fighting demons that no one could ever have imagined. His death very much shook the nation, but he was smiling, he was laughing, and he seemed to enjoy life more than anyone. No one knew what was going to happen. And that's what makes me afraid. Some of my friends laugh and smile and act 100% carefree, but they've talked to me. They've told me what goes on. Some have even explained their personal demons to me. Each time I listen fully. I talk to them, I comfort them, and they explain deeper in return. They share that pain, that weight, and they feel better. Not all the time, but enough to where it counts. A few of them have even told me that their lives would have been completely different if they hadn't met me. Different in a bad way. So I'm making this video as a message. You're never alone. No matter what you may be going through, or what may be causing it. Family, work, relationships, school, bullies, or even the stress or pressure of everyday life, there is always someone who cares for you, who'd be willing to put down anything and everything to just hug you and tell you, I care, I love you. Whenever you feel the need, go to them, or if you don't want to burden them, because I know some of you will think that. There are many different hotlines who are willing to help you, because although they might not know you as intimately, they still care about you. They still love you. This is a message for anyone who needs it. Not just for the people I know who are struggling, but for the people who I don't, who need a comforting shoulder to lean on. Yes, the reason I decided to make this video may have been spurred on by the death of a great man, but it's a message that needs to be made nonetheless. Because you never know who needs to hear it. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one.